Hey everyone, I'm back with another power backup solution review, and this time it's for something that actually works without making you want to throw it out the window after the first brownout. You know how cheap UPS units sound like a dying lawnmower when they kick in? Or how they just give up after a few minutes? Yeah, those are the ones that leave your PC screen black and your router offline right when you need it most. That's exactly why I'm talking about the CyberPower PR2200RT2UN today. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's the one that actually keeps your gear running without drama. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this thing different from the dollar store UPS that dies after 2 years? First off, it's a true sine wave output, which means your sensitive electronics, like gaming PCs, NAS drives, or even medical equipment, won't get fried by dirty power. I've seen too many people fry their motherboards because their backup unit was spitting out jagged, stepped waveforms. This one? Clean sine wave all the way. Second, it's got 8 NEMA 5-20R outlets, so you can plug in everything from your monitor to your modem to your router without hunting for another power strip. And get this, they're all on battery backup plus surge protection, so even if the power's out, your devices stay safe. Now, one of the things that drove me nuts about other UPS units was the LCD panel. Either it was too small to read, or it was stuck in one position, or the buttons were so stiff you needed a screwdriver to navigate. CyberPower fixed that with a tilting, rotating LCD that you can adjust to eye level. I've got mine angled so I can see the runtime and load percentage from across the room. It also shows input voltage, battery level, and even estimated runtime based on what's plugged in. Super handy when you're trying to decide whether to shut down your server or ride out a quick outage. Another feature I didn't realize I needed until I had it was automatic voltage regulation, or AVR. Instead of constantly switching to battery power every time the voltage dips or spikes, this thing smooths it out in real time. That means your battery lasts longer, and your devices aren't constantly toggling between wall power and battery. I've had this thing handle sags and surges that would have sent a cheaper UPS into shutdown mode. It's like having a silent bodyguard for your electronics. And let's talk runtime. With a 2200 VA/2200W capacity, this thing can keep a modest gaming rig running for about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on load. That's enough time to save your work and shut down properly. If you're just running a modem and a router, you're looking at closer to an hour or more. I tested it with my setup, i7 CPU, RTX 3070, 3 monitors, and it gave me about 18 minutes of runtime. Not bad for a unit this size. Now, the warranty is where CyberPower really stands out. 3 years on the whole unit, including the batteries. Most competitors give you a year, maybe 2 if you're lucky. And they've got that $400,000 connected equipment guarantee, which basically means if this thing fails and fries your gear, they'll cover up to that amount. I'm not saying you should test that, but it's nice to know they stand behind their product. There are a couple of things that aren't perfect. The unit is heavy, about 60 pounds. So if you're planning to move it around a lot, you might want to get a dolly. Also, the fan can get a bit loud under heavy load, but it's not obnoxious. Just something to keep in mind if you're using it in a quiet office or bedroom. Overall, this UPS is the real deal. It's reliable, it's well built, and it actually does what it promises without cutting corners. If you're serious about protecting your electronics from power issues, this is the one to get. The CyberPower PR2200RT2UN is available on Amazon, and you can find the link in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.